If you think you know how to rank a local business on Google, you might want to think again. Seriously, the entire game has changed. And today, we're going to break down the brand new playbook, fresh off the press. So let's crack this thing open and see what's really working now.
And look, that's not just me being dramatic, it's the new reality. Everything you thought you knew, from how you should set your business hours to how long your website's title should be, it's all been turned on its head. What worked just a couple of years ago could actually be hurting you today. So, how do we know all this? Well, it's because 47 of the smartest people in local search just spent weeks digging through 187 different factors for the new 2026 Whitespark report. This isn't just one person's opinion, This is the collective brainpower of the entire industry, and they've basically just rewritten the rulebook for all of us. Okay, before we dive into the nitty-gritty tactics, we need to take a step back and look at the big picture, because where you should focus your energy completely depends on where you're trying to show up in Google. And trust me, the answer is totally different for each spot on the page. First up, you know what I'm talking about, that all-important local pack, that little map with the 3 businesses right at the top of the search. If you want to rank there, this chart makes it crystal clear what matters. That huge slice, 32%, that's all about your Google business profile. Then you add in the 20% for reviews, and boom, you add those 2 up, and that's over half your ranking power right there. But then you scroll down the page to the classic blue link organic results, and watch what happens. The whole game just flips. Here, your website is the undisputed star of the show. On-page factors, that's your content, your site structure, that jumps all the way to 33%. And links pointing to your site, that's another 24%. Your Google business profile is a much, much smaller piece of the puzzle here. And now, let's look at the future. AI search. This is what's going to power Google's answers tomorrow. And the strategy here is way more balanced. Your website and reviews are still super important, but check this out. Look what's made a huge comeback. Citations. Yes, citations. Those mentions of your business name, address, and phone number are now just as important as traditional links in the AI world.
This didn't just happen overnight. It's a trend that's been building for years. You can literally see it on this timeline. The value of review signals has been on this steady climb, up and up, while good old-fashioned link signals, they've been heading down. It shows that your real-world reputation is mattering more than just technical SEO tricks. All right, now for the really fun part. We've got the big picture, so let's get into the stuff that kind of came out of nowhere to become super important. These are the game changers that are going to catch your competition completely flat-footed. So, I want you to take a guess. Seriously, what do you think it is? What could possibly be the 5th most powerful thing you could do to rank your local business? Is it some super secret, complicated website thing? A new link building trick? The answer is so simple, you're probably not going to believe it. Your business hours. In late 2023, Google started massively prioritizing businesses that are physically open at the exact moment someone is searching. Experts are seeing rankings literally vanish the second a business closes for the day. The takeaway is simple. If you're not open, you're invisible. Okay, this next one, this is a nightmare for so many service area businesses. The plumbers, the electricians, the consultants who work out of their homes. They do what Google tells them to do. They hide their address, and then their rankings just fall off a cliff. So what the heck is going on? Well, the experts have a couple of theories. First, Google might just be snapping your business's location pin all the way back to the very first address you used to verify the profile, even if that was years ago. So your rankings didn't disappear, they just moved. The second theory is that it's just a bug, and Google has randomly dropped your location pins somewhere else. And I mean, sometimes hundreds of miles away in the middle of a desert. No joke. All right, enough surprises. Let's get practical. Let's turn this into an actual roadmap. If you want to rank higher in that super valuable local map pack like today, the experts say these are the things you need to be focusing on. The top 3 are the absolute foundation. Number 1 is your primary Google business profile category. And the biggest mistake I see people make is being way too general, like law firm. No, you need to get specific, personal injury attorney. Number 2, proximity. Not much you can do there, that's just where you are. But number 3, oh boy, this one's a big one and it's a little controversial. Putting keywords right in your business name on Google has a massive, almost instant effect on your rankings. If you're Acme Brothers Plumbing and you change your name to Acme Brothers Plumbing and AC Repair, you will literally start ranking for AC repair overnight. It's like flipping a switch. The reward is absolutely huge. But, and this is a huge but,
This tactic is a big-time no-no according to Google's rules. If you just go in and change it without legally changing your name, you are risking getting your entire profile suspended. The only safe way to do this is a full legal rebrand of your company, updating your bank statements, your sign, everything. It's a ton of work, but the payoff can be incredible.
Now, let's switch gears to your website for a sec. I bet you've seen this before. You run your site through an SEO tool and it yells at you. Your title tag is too long. Keep it under 60 characters. It's one of the most common warnings out there. Yeah? Well, according to the experts, that's a total myth. That 60-character thing is just for how it looks in the search results. Google's going to cut it off anyway. For your actual ranking, a longer title packed with related keywords can absolutely help you rank better. Think of it like free real estate for keywords that most of your competitors are too scared to use. Okay, so we've nailed down how to win today. But what about tomorrow? The future of search is AI, and the rules are definitely different. So let's look at the roadmap for getting your business ready for this new world. This one quote from the report just says it all. For years, SEO has been all about getting links, but in the world of AI, it's about getting mentions. These AI models are looking for signs of real-world authority and prominence, not just a bunch of technical links. So what does that actually look like? What should you be doing? Well, here's your new checklist. You want to be getting featured on those expert best of lists. You need to make sure you have a killer profile on the big industry directories. You need to build out a great testimonials page on your own site because the AI is actually reading it. You've got to write clear, concise content. And finally, get those local mentions from places like the Chamber of Commerce or local blogs. We have covered a ton of ground here, right? We've gone from the 30,000-foot view all the way down to today's tactics and tomorrow's strategy. So what's the one big idea that pulls all of this together and tells you what to do next? It all boils down to one word: presence. This isn't just about tweaking a setting on a profile or optimizing a few pages. It's about building a broad, active, trusted presence everywhere your customers might be. It means being a real, recognized part of your industry and, just as important, your local community. And that leaves us with one last really important question you need to ask yourself. Are you just checking boxes on a technical SEO checklist? Or are you actually building a business that is genuinely, authentically present in the real world? Because in 2026 and beyond, that is what's going to make all the difference.